Hey guys, welcome back to another Sorted George Garage with me, Julian. Just a quick video. We've got a cheapo Chinesium Edelbrock style 4-barrel carb that we're going to do a quick unboxing on. It's going to go on our Chevy C10 1965. Let's see what she's like. Here we go. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Julian. I just do silly little things like restoring American vehicles, certainly the old stuff. I've got a Chevy C10, like I say, 1965. The carburetor has seen better days and it needs to be replaced. So we've got this little baby here that I've just picked up off of Flea Bait. Now I say it's a cheapo Chinesian one, probably because it says they're made in China. This was about £165. It is a 4-barrel, like I say, it's Edelbrock style, as in it looks 99% the same. Yeah, let's see what she's like. Here we go. Right, so what we got in the box? Here we go. That's nice thick. Oh, and it's cut out as well, so nice thick sponge. As protection, we've got a base gasket, and I'm assuming that is the thing that goes around the air cleaner. That's good. Base gasket is a nice thick one, which is nice. You can see the difference. Hopefully you can see the difference there in thickness. So that's a nice thick base gasket. That's good. Sometimes you get some real thin ones that aren't worth actually having, like, you know what I mean. Instructions, got a destruction manual here, all this paper pamphlet. Nice colour. Looks like we got some measurements going on here for the float. Yeah, when it's open and closed, if you want to adjust them, if they need to be adjusted. Also stuff here for the needle and seat, so that's good. What's this? I'll have a look in a minute. Right. Bag of, right, we've got bag of studs, etc. Yeah, nuts and bolts and Jubilee clips. Looks like it's a standard pack, because we've got wires here that I am assuming would be for the automatic choke, but obviously this is a manual choke, this one. Right, let's take this out. Here we go. Yeah, so that's cut out in the bottom as well. That's some nice packaging, actually, to be fair. Take it out. Right, so we, George, I'll tell you what we do. We'll bring you in for closer. Oh, here we go. That's the floats. So we, George. Right, let's bring you in. Right, well, straight away, it's I can see it's a very nice build. Let's put it that way. If I move that out of the way, you can see, right, there's the first set of butterflies opening, and then when you go to wide open throttle, you can see the other ones opening there. So these are weighted here, so I'm assuming that would open up with the vacuum. Just here you've got where the metering rods are, and underneath here these sort of like rubber little plugs. That's going to be where your needle and seat is. Put them back on as you do. Yeah, it looks to be a very nicely made carb. Underneath here is nice and flat. Right, metering rods, arc at me, sorry. Right, transfer slots. Hopefully we can see if I can get you in focus there. There you go. Right, so your transfer slots there are adjusted to a square, which is exactly what you want, okay? And obviously when you open up the throttle, if I can grab that, there you go. There's your transfer slots there, and like I say, they are set to a square, which is exactly what you want. So this seems to be adjusted like from the factory very well. At the front, as normal, you've got your mixture screws here. You've got ported and manifold vacuum. That one there is going to be going to like your PCV valve. Right, round the side here, like I said, this one's a manual choke. You can get these with auto chokes. So obviously there's all the bracketry, it's already on there, same as this one. as you can see on the top there. Sorry, my hand's in the way. There you go. That'll just float lovely, as you do. What I have noticed with this model, you have here on both sides, so there's one here and one on the other side. That there is the, it's like a fuel bowl window. Okay, so you can see the fuel in there. Now, what these are, okay, these little pointy bits, as it were. Right, I'll show you on this because I've just seen it. It's the minimum and maximum fuel level. So obviously minimum down the bottom, maximum at the top, and factory have set it right in the middle. In the bag, what we've got here obviously is the wiring if it is a automatic choke. Okay, we've got some metering jets. We've got 4 different sizes. They come with it. Okay, we've got a couple of Jubilee clips. This one here is obviously a blanking nut bolt thing, as it were, that you would get at the back of the Carb. There's another one of them. We've got 2 vacuum plugs, okay, spares. We've got a T-piece for vacuuming. We've got 2 different sizes of these for the accelerator, depending on what vehicle it's going on. We've got 4 new studs to hold the Carb on with thread lock nuts and washers. And then obviously you've got this bit here, which goes into the center of the Carb there for the air cleaner. What we're going to do is just put that straight on to our Chevy truck here. I'm going to put that straight on. Let's see what she's like straight out of the box. Here we go. Okay, so the Carb is now on. Okay, what I've done, the only thing I have done, I know I said I wasn't going to adjust anything, but the only thing I've done is adjust the 2 mixture screws. I just tested them. That one was screwed out about 4.5 turns, and that was screwed out just over 2.5 turns. So apart from doing those, I've screwed them all the way in, and then I've come out 2.5 turns, which is a good setting just to sort of get them going in the first place. Okay, but other than that, I have adjusted nothing. Right, so let's put the pump on. Let's get the fuel up. And what I want to do as well is, by doing that, I want to make sure that the floats do actually turn off the fuel supply, as they should. So here we go. Right, near the pump going. Oh, here it goes. I can hear some bubbling going on. I want to make sure that right. Let me just move that choke out of the way so I won't be able to see the jets. Oh, here we go, lovely. Right, that's not flooding or anything like that. Oh, look at that. There she goes. Right, I'm just going to give myself a little bit of choke because obviously she's cold. Just 1 notch. Here we go. Let's turn her over. Right, contact. Here we go. So like we got a noisy water pump down here. Oh, hang on. Well, that's just power steering. Let's turn that off again. Hang on. Let me just check the power steering. That's one thing I haven't done. I've checked the oil and everything else. Right, let's top that up. Let's give it a go, shall we? Well, that's a bit quieter. Right, let me just open up that choke just a tad. That's it. Well, I'd call that a win, wouldn't you? There you go. that's not bad straight out the box, and we've not timed it up either. That is really good considering that it's straight out the box. That carb, I've not set up anything apart from, like I say, the mixture screw, 2.5 turns, and that is it. And there you have it, guys. That's it. Nice little carb. Like I say, she was what, 168, 170 quid for argument's sake. I got it off a flea bay. Yeah, well, you've just seen how that started the truck up. Lovely. There's absolutely no problem with it. I'd give it my seal of approval. Not that you need it from me, but hope this video has helped you out. I'll see you on the next one. Stop with George. Banging.